South America is a new region in the world. And what President Lula did, and what his predecessor started, was to define South America as the first stage of Brazil trying to become not just an emerging market, but as a global player. So there's a huge distinction. And that is one of the novelties that we have in the region. We finally, as you said, we don't have to wait more 40 years. We can say now that perhaps we have a global player in the region. And that's extremely important because you have an anchor for regional growth. That's what we used to lack. We used to depend upon the US, upon Europe. Now we've been depending upon China, of course, but not as much. We can rely a lot on our regional and domestic markets. Okay? So in this sense, I would like to just give you some of these mega trends that are happening south of the border. And in spite of the extreme effort that the US is doing in terms of becoming more similar to us, I don't think the US qualifies for becoming Latin American, but a lot of things you can say that's being very similar. But the less United States in the region, that's what we've been seeing. The US is kind of withdrawing from Latin America and is opening space for China, number one. Okay, the influence of China all over Latin America, and especially in South America, is growing, and growing not just in terms of political influence, but mostly in terms of economic dominance, through the control of raw material sources and through the investment in capital goods industries and stuff like that. The growth of Brazil as a player that's genuinely from the region, but is also a country with global aspirations, and is doing that through a network of a very important economic agent and political actor that we had a very important representative yesterday, Mr. Carlos Slim, that is the growth of the multilatinas companies, not just the government, not just state-run businesses, but private-run businesses that go abroad and have a sheer power to influence economic conditions where they are establishing.